Okay, Archipelago San Blas. This is where we spent most of our time, right around Calubir, which is part of Cayos Hollandes, which is one of the archipelago clusters of islands. There's other ones all the way starting down here in Canal Ratones. Let's see if we can find Isla Tigre, where an awful lot of the guys are from that we met on the islands. Not the locals, not the Kuna, the indigenous people, but the Panamanians and Colombians and Venezuelans who take care of the tourists, because the Kuna really don't do that. All they'll do is sell the tapestries, the molas, and fruits and fish. So here's another one of the groups of islands. My point is that there's an awful lot of these San Blas islands. We only explored a little tiny corner of them. Look at them all. And then there's also this Gulf of San Blas. Looks fantastic. Anyway, what we did was go from here through the Canal Hollandes and then above the Escribanos bank. And our goal was to come around the corner here and end up in Cologne. This is where we caught, right around here, I think it was a little more inland. I think it was right around in 600 feet of water. About 5 miles offshore, we caught a beautiful sea bass or grouper or something, 30 pounds. Sammy and I ate 10 pounds of it, and we just couldn't finish it. We had to give the rest to the marina guys. So anyway, here's the canal. This is the Panama Canal in Cologne, which is where we ended up leaving Vi. She's parked right on the inside of these two breakwaters in the inner harbor in a place called Shelter Bay. And here it is, Shelter Bay Marina. This is an excellent marina to leave your boat. They have all the facilities you could want, including a yard and the ability to do the kind of work that even super yachts need. From there, what I did was take Sammy and Shosho by taxi around here to the port captain in Cologne and drop them off for good. They were a little mutinous and insubordinate at the end, but overall good kids, good-looking kids. Just misunderstood, that's all. Left them. I hopped on a taxi with my new friend Royalyn. He took me, after explaining all about the canal, alongside of it down here to a spot in Panama City called Casco Viejo. It's this little spot here. You can see it surrounding a breakwater surrounds it in a kind of semicircle, and that's how you can tell if you're coming into the right spot by sea. Down here is Flamingo Point and Isla Perico. This is where all the new construction of marinas, etc., are happening right now. This is where all the super yachts hang out. And then Panama City itself is actually quite large. It goes all the way from here to here. If you were to take it and stretch it across the country, it'd almost make it to Cologne. That's how big a city it is. And powered by the commerce of the world. It's like Singapore in the Caribbean. Anyway, after my stay at the Hotel Casa Panama, which I highly recommend, I took another taxi to the airport, the main airport called Tocumen. There's two airports, so you have to be careful you don't get in the wrong airport by taxi. Tocumen takes me to Miami, and then I ended up 3,000 miles later back at home, San Diego, where I'm ready to plan the next leg of our around the world tour, sailing in a beautiful world. Thank you for coming along with me.